found out that the axe that I'm using is not just in the game, but it's still I'm gonna sell all my shit. I'm gonna do the store busy. I don't think they were hostile to me.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time.
On it. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm bed.
I don't... My days at the No. I left Winterhold for some time and returned to... I still have research that keeps me busy. And being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues. Take a look.
Fast healing. Why I didn't get that a long time
All right.
ago.
Unless you're breathing.
I thought he gave a quest, and I think he might. There might be Hey, who's that? I can't hear you.
Should I watch it or should I save it for later?
What? I hear you.
Should I watch it or should I save it for later?
Oh, that's just you.
Well, how far into it are you right now?
I just started.
Oh, okay, I'm watching. Actually, crap, I didn't finish the last one. I was still at the very end. Maybe I should. Yeah, but I like having a sequence where I understand what's happening.
Yeah, not sure I'm gonna be going.
Okay.
Must have run off.
Hey, there's Chris.
Hello.
Party's showing up.
Party's showing up.
It's just
So, guess
being
what?
entertained by our thunderstorm.
Guess what went today? My alternator.
Really?
What?
That's crazy.
Yep.
Didn't they just replace that?
No.
They didn't. Huh.
No.
How did that occur?
Oh boy.
We replaced the battery, and the battery's brand new. So all of a sudden, when that was draining today, I was like, "What the?"
Yeah.
So, and I was like, it's got to be the power drain, or it's got to be a parasitic draw. It's got to be the visor. It's because it's loose wires right now. It's got to be it. And I had DOT people look at it today, and we did a couple of tests on some of the just seeing where the power was on a couple of wires and areas. We took the fuses
Yeah.
out, and it wasn't the visor with the wires. It was the alternator. And they're like, "How old is the car?" I was like, 7 years. They're like, "Oh, it could be the alternator." So we checked it, and turns out the alternator's not pushing a charge anymore. Not holding a charge. So I have an Alfa Romeo up here who will fix it. I don't have to drive anywhere for it. I have to get it there because it's like 10 minutes away from it right now. The problem is, well, I have free AAA towing. That won't be the problem. The problem's going to be getting the alternator because it's not just when I can go grab an AutoZone.
It's just one way to
Yeah.
climb out.
Sorry.
This is
Yeah.
one way to climb out.
I don't know where you would get that from. Don't they have like a parts store for?
So we called Napa Distribution, and they're like, we don't even manufacture that. So we won't be able to get it through like a third party. So I'm gonna call up actually the one in Jersey or the one in Connecticut and see if they can just ship it up or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's just a pain in the ass that guess what next week is. I'm probably not gonna have a. Oh, okay, sorry. I will have a car, just not my car.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So that happened.
Can't ride in it again.
By design. It's
Yeah, right.
and all of a sudden Scarlett and Hudson are getting sick. And last year for LAN, I had COVID. So I'm like, what is
Yeah.
happening right now?
Azura has seen your
Well, you're on
comments.
quite a strict schedule, Cody.
Seriously, yeah.
Everything.
We love schedules so much that we even do the bad ones.
Yeah.
Perhaps that is what you are meant to be.
Even the
Do not
totally
fight it.
Even the shit
unpredictable
ones,
life
the
events.
unpredictable ones,
Come
just
to pass.
annually.
To deny them
Yeah.
is to go headlong into the darkness with no light. You must go to a fortress, endangered by water, yet untouched.
my day. I was just knocking down walls
Inside,
in the
you will
garage.
find an elven mage.
Knocking down
who can
walls?
It is
Yeah.
cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong. I believe the
So-
fortress may refer to Winterhold.
It's so funny.
Ask if they
When we
know
bought the
this
house,
elven enchanter.
The engineer was like, oh yeah, because they had knocked out these walls that made a separate utility room out of part of the garage, which was supposed to house the central air thing. So the engineer was like, oh yeah, that has to be in a separate room from the garage. So you have to have them rebuild this room, the walls of this room, and put fireproof, whatever, fire safety stuff, barriers, doors, whatever. So they did all that, but now that I took out the central air room, I don't need that room anymore. So I'm doing the walls that they just put in when we moved in. They put in just for us,
Uh-huh.
and
Oh my god, Ethan, what the hell?
I'm tearing all
Yeah,
that
this might have
stuff
been a
down
bad decision.
because
Sorry, Chris.
I want to have the full room available for my crap.
Yeah.
I think it will buy me quite a bit of space. I mean, this room
Just to
has...
fill with more crap.
Yeah, well, to reorganize the crap that I just bought into, like, a workable workshop. I also want to put all my servers out there because having them under the stairs, it's a little too hot and I don't like the cat litter going into them.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Technically, I think it doesn't affect anything because all the hard drives that I use are helium drives, which are like hermetically sealed for helium, so that's the smallest atom. So cat litter is not getting into them. Not like regular hard drives, they do have like a little, air equalization, air pressure equalization port, like a little pinhole that air can get into, but these don't have that.
Come
So
on in. Let me know if you need anything or Take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
It doesn't really
You
matter.
mean you
I
don't
just,
want cat litter in your heart? I don't understand, Chris.
My days at the college.
well,
Who sent you?
the helium
Was it the
drives,
college? The
you
Jarl?
can't get cat litter
We agreed
into
there
a
would be
drive.
no more questions.
I think traditional drives, it's possible that the
Azura.
particle could get in
Gods, it's all finally coming back to
through a
haunt me.
filter and
What do you know about soul
end up
gems?
destroying the drive.
I'm not fretting. I don't want Irid playing
They are.
games.
Anything
Except
else
the
on
gem is
the
always consumed. They're frail,
server
except for one.
is not affected.
Azura's
I
star.
mean, I just have to blow
Except
the
that the
dust
cat
out.
wants to
allows
pee
any
on
number
it.
of souls to pass through.
I just have to blow
Some
the
of
dust
us wanted
out
to
of it,
find out
so-
how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was
Yeah,
really
I don't
planning.
know. It gets kind of warm under there, and
Malin
It's a hot
wanted
toilet.
to alter the star. He
Yeah.
was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying.
the heat makes us
Eventually,
stick more.
the
That's
college exiled him. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane.
We don't get me. My pa says elk.
The College of Winterhold.
Yeah. Goes up here.
You're going to High Hearthguard already?
I have not.
Oh, that's what I saw. Where your mouse was when you said it. It's John. See you later, John. Here's Johnny.
Get that deer. Or elk.
I'm trying to shoot the things around the elk.
Oh.
Oh, look, it survived. Good job, elk.
There it is. I just.
What are you looking for, Ethan?
Azura's star. I didn't know that
Oh.
there was a map marker for it, and I just found it.
You look like you're OP over there. Ain't nothing stopping that wizard elf looking thing. I don't know whose screen I'm watching.
You're watching mine and Diablo right now. Unless you're on YouTube watching Ethan.
No, I'm not on YouTube. I just lost power like 4 times. So I don't
Yeah,
even
Chris
know
was
how
just
long.
saying he was watching the storm.
Yep, I haven't lost power yet. It's a miracle, but I'm sure it'll happen at any moment.
Is this D4?
It is.
How is it?
Oh, I'm loving it after all the they've made some changes to it.
Open world, huh? Wasn't sure how that would play out. What's your character you're playing as?
I am a sorceress.
Noise.
That's my main. Well, at least it's been my main, and that's the weakest one in this game. So Tony's got the strongest because he's a bitch. Oh, they brought the Necromancer. Well, so it wasn't D3 as an add-on, but they did bring it back. They got rid of the monk, which I'm not happy about.
I love the monk.
I'm sure they'll bring it back if you want to pay $50 for it.
Yeah, that's what always takes me out of shit. All the fucking expansions that they bring in. It's like, if I pay $50, $60 for a game, I want the whole goddamn game.
Says you.
Yeah. And what am I thinking, right? Heck, I'd be willing to pay $100 for a game if I knew it was going to be the full game. We're getting there.
We are getting there.
Just for Zelda. It's the only game I played on that thing. So like, I feel like I spent $300 on a game.
This poor guy has 1,000 ice shards in the game.
That person was hard. Still.
I heard you hit him like 1,000 times.
Yeah. Guy needs to work on his aim.
Alright, is Deckard Cain in D4?
Not that I've run into yet.
Unacceptable. If I don't have some old man telling me to stay a while and listen, what's the point of even playing? Huh?
Here's Jamesy. I got it.
Jimmy.
Jimmy, you be cracking corn?
I don't care.
I did not crack corn.
I don't think I was on yesterday. How'd everything go, boss?
Well, if you're asking about my divorce.
That was 10 a.m. today, yes?
Well,
it was today. Yeah.
It was another fucking useless meeting in front of the judge and lawyers to basically be like, okay, we've set a trial date for August 21st, and I encourage you to continue to negotiate.
So there wasn't. So they just put. She said "fuck you" and didn't have. Doesn't want to. Like.
No. Basically, what we're working on now is fucking negotiations. And as long as we can come to an agreement before August 21st, then we can say we don't need a trial date. But the trial date has been set for August 21st in the event that we don't come to an agreement.
I thought that's what you were doing today was...
That's what I fucking thought. That's what I thought.
Fucking lawyers.
Yeah. But my lawyer said if we go to trial, it will cost $10,000.
And you know what's happening.
He says to give him some time to work on Melanie's lawyer, that he thinks he's already made headway with her. But what we ultimately, what's probably going to wind up happening is she's going to get a chunk of my retirement.
Oh, that's the worst.
What?
Yeah. Because I basically have no other way to pay her out. If I had liquid assets to pay her what they say I'm responsible for in terms of the debt, then I don't have any liquid assets to pay her. So it will be probably cheaper for me to pay her out with retirement than to go to trial.
Can you claim bankruptcy?
I like how she does nothing in this relationship and she gets something out of it.
I know. I mean, I can go to trial. I can absolutely go to trial, but it will cost me at least 10 grand.
But
will it cost her 10 grand?
Absolutely, it will cost her 10 grand.
No, it seems preferable to me. I'm spiteful, so.
Yeah, right?
Like, if you're gonna give 10 grand in alimony, you said 400 for 2 years, that's like, I calculated, it's like 10 grand.
Well, that's what I'm proposing, but the other part is that I'm supposed to be responsible for part of the debt because it was incurred while we were married.
Which debt?
Her credit card debt because she's a fucking overspender.
Oh, okay.
I feel
Do you know how much
personally
that
offended by that.
debt is? Is that a lot?
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not responsible for what she accrued after we separated. But,
are you sure about that? 'Cause I'm sure they'll make it that way in court.
Yeah. That's what they're trying. So I don't know. So if I can pay her 20 grand out of my fucking retirement, I mean,
isn't it cheaper to pay 10 grand to go to trial?
Yeah, but if you could end up having to pay both if the judge is a dick. Then you gotta pay 10 grand for your lawyer and then 20 grand to pay a bitch out.
the other, I mean, the thing about the retirement is it kind of fucks her because I don't get taxed on it. She would get taxed on it because she would have to withdraw it.
Yeah.
Because I would basically do some sort of domestic transfer.
Oh, I was gonna say, so you're not actually
That actually sounds like the way to go.
Yourself. You're transferring it over to her.
Giving it to a pre-tax.
Yeah, that sounds like a her problem.
I mean, what sucks is I have 125k in there, so which is not.
I could do some.
Which is not a lot, to be honest with you. Oh fuck, Bree, hi.
Hi.
Yeah. So that's.
I think you're doing okay, but yeah.
Well, I think you're doing okay. I got twice that.
No, I don't.
But she could get
think
like
it's about the same.
30% of it, basically. I guess at the most that she's entitled to. I don't know. There's some sort of fucking formula. It just fucking irks me so much, and I think we should. To be honest with you, I think I'd rather fucking sell a kidney than give her any fucking money more than $400 a month. And I think we should bluff, and I think we should go to trial. That's what I think we should do. But I don't really want to spend 10k for trial. Because I think ultimately she's going to be like, I can't afford this. And she'll give in. But I also don't want to risk that.
You think she'd say, I can't afford this when she had all that credit card debt?
You know, without another credit card.
At what point can't you get another card?
Because what she's trying to do is she's also trying to make me pay lawyer's fees.
Oh. Make her pay.
Well, that would be our argument. My lawyer says that if we did go to trial, that if that came up, we would basically tell them to kick rocks. So.
I mean, so I guess the main thing is how much you trust your lawyer. Like, if they say you have a good chance, do you trust them with that? I mean, they were telling you today you were supposed to come to some kind of agreement.
No, that's not ultimately what I was being told by my lawyer. That's what I assumed based on the little information that I had.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah. And then it comes down to, you know, do you trust your lawyer and what do they think about going to trial?
I mean, other than telling me that it was going to cost $10,000, he said that, I mean, we would, because they haven't turned in any of their stuff, that we would request a bunch of their evidence to be precluded from trial, so they would have a really hard time proving anything.
Sounds pretty good.
I'd go back at him for emotional damage.
It is. I mean,
I just cannot stomach, like, I cannot stomach the fact that I'm just gonna fucking turn over fucking part of my retirement that she didn't even work for.
well, that's the emotional damage. I
You
think.
worked
She
14
doesn't work
years.
for it. She was already
14
spending
years of
it.
taking it up the face.
But like, I'm 36 and I guess this is just a fucking, you know, I've got time to build it back up, right?
Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. Yeah. She could be taking it after you made your millions already.
Right.
Theoretically.
And no kids.
Yeah, that's true. It would make it a lot worse.
Yeah, kids are the worst.
I don't know. I feel like I
Starting to
should
think one feels pretty good.
call her fucking bluff and just be
I think you
like,
should.
I was like, fuck this, we're going to trial. And then
And then Jim, when you win and you don't have to pay her anything, and she pays all the lawyer's fees because they can't even submit one paper, then we're gonna have a LAN party, and when you show up, there's just gonna be this gargantuan RGB computer that we built for you. Celebrate.
That would be pretty cool.
Well, we'll build the RGB. You have to put the computer parts in.
Ah, okay. So I don't know. What are we doing? Anybody doing anything?
Chris is playing.
Fucking around in an escalation right now.
John's playing.
I'm available to play, but I'm in.
Ethan's available.
I'm sorry. That was just... I know it's just a warm-up.
I don't even know what the fuck just happened.
That's so funny. Dude, if that was in a real game, I'd be crying even more.
Let's get myself set up. Figure out where I need my mouse and shit. Only 57 for that? Fucking guy's cheating.
I'm firing up, I'm gonna go feed Bleaker.
Headshots galore, game just started.
Thank you for your episode 8 competitive climb. Have a lovely episode 8 bronze buddy. How do I assign it to something? Or is this all going to be unranked?
No.
Not unranked, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, because it's the first day of the act, right?
That'll explain why everybody is fucking shanking me so quickly. Usually I get at least a half a second breather. Fucking hate the Guardian.
Monster on all those.
Reg.
Anybody know how to install Oracle 19C ODBC drivers in Windows?
Ethan does.
Know how to
Yeah.
install Oracle?
But ChatGPT might.
I'm trying to specifically install Oracle 19C ODBC drivers in Windows.
That's an old ass version.
I think Bree actually does. Bree, can you help him out?
Well, 19C is what our Banner database server is on at work, so. It's still supported.
It just sounds like such an old fucking version.
The current version is 23.
I know, that's what I mean. It's an old version. Fuck, I had to kill someone with a Marshall? This ain't gonna happen. You guys are still on Banner? Have you upgraded to a real college thing yet?
Are you kidding me? Most colleges in the country use Banner.
I know, I hate Banner.
Canvas.
No,
Yeah,
Canvas.
Canvas.
Canvas is the learning management system.
You're a
Ba-
Oh, like Banner where you put your transcript. Where you
Yeah.
look at your transcript. Okay.
Yeah, Banner is what's called a student information system.
Yeah, no. Merit still uses Banner. I still hate it. It just feels so old.
Oh, it is.
I love Banner compared to like. I couldn't. I mean, yeah, it was like old school, but like everything was there. You knew exactly what to click.
I mean, it was designed in like the 90s, and it almost looks like it was still designed in the 90s.
Oh, it still feels like the 90s.
Yeah, but
Even
I
when
feel
you-
like if they tried to like make it look newer, it would get more confusing. Like, I feel like it's perfect. Like you see exactly where you need to go. Like academic information, personal information. You're like, oh, I gotta go to academic information, and then I'll go here. Like I feel like if it was newer looking, it would be more confusing.
Well, Marist customizes it, which makes it really fucked up. They moved shit around, because why leave stuff, looking okay-ish? The fuck gun do I have?
Vector. Or sorry, Stinger.
There's a cave. Animals or plants.
What's a snowball launcher? How come this can't be in the real game?
We're gonna shoot some people.
Evil.
Yeah, this game should be over in a second. And I'm game.
I'm 3 Michelob Ultra Seltzers in.
Whoa.
And I'm almost out. Fuck. Oh, I have an 8 a.m. fucking appointment tomorrow. Fuck. Alright.
Only 2 more. So my alternator went on me today.
In the Maserati? Fuck me. Really?
Yep. So I just got a new. Well, 'cause I just put a new battery in it, thinking it was the battery.
Speaking of 20% of your retirement.
Right!
I
That
wish.
alternator's gotta be made out of solid gold. Probably.
Yeah, right.
I wish. Well, luckily the alternator. It's
didn't even
about
get it.
sourcing it. It's about sourcing it rather than the cost or the. Having financing to fix it.
They're like, so you want it?
Yeah, you want well, $3,000, right?
Yeah, if you're lucky. You pay them $3,000 and they'll decide if they want to give you it. It's like the things I heard about trying to buy a 911 or a GT3 or whatever.
Yep.
Pay us $10,000 and you might get in line to get a chance to get one.
That's
If we have
exactly
it
what
out.
it's like to get a 911. Or more than new GT3. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, I heard people saying that they had to buy the stupid SUV thing to get a spot online to get the 911.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's extortion.
We do have 2 more spots. If other people wanted to play.
I'll only play if you need me.
Well, is Bree and Ethan playing? Is the question.
That is the question. I guess Bree can't talk, her throat is full.
With a drink.
There's a monster
With the
on
size of
loose.
a Pringles can.
What was that?
Again, more like a whipped cream can.
Like a baby's arm holding an apple.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Pick up a lot of daggers.
Seriously.
gonna start my new main as KJ. Go pro. Get off the circuit.
Alright, where is this dude? Wait, first I no, first I'll go here. First I will be like, yo, what's up? What's up, bitch? And I'll go here and
Did you guys queue then?
there's still 3 stacked, but no one's queued.
Okay, then Cody, did you want to hop on?
I'll hop on if you're going to hop on, but I won't hop on. Okay, then yeah.
Hop on this dick.
Oh, hop to it. Through.
Nah. Good on that thing.
I'm gonna pick it up tonight.